What does a nation do when words no longer suffice and negotiations reach a dead end? For the United States, the answer lies in a colossal, stealthy, and almost mythical weapon of power projection. Meet the Gerald R. Ford-class aircraft carrier, a behemoth of the seas that embodies America's resolve to maintain peace or dominate conflict. But what makes this ship so unique? And why is it considered a game-changer in modern naval warfare? The Gerald R. Ford, a Navy giant like no other. What makes this ship the crown jewel of America's naval fleet? The USS Gerald R. Ford, CVN-78, stands as an undeniable testament to human engineering and military might. Launched in 2017, this supercarrier, stretching an awe-inspiring 1,106 feet, is not only the largest warship in the world, but also a symbol of American technological dominance. To understand the magnitude of the USS Gerald R. Ford, consider that it is longer than 3 football fields combined and weighs in at more than 100,000 tons. This behemoth is far more than just a ship. It is a mobile military base, capable of deploying a full spectrum of air and naval power across the globe. Its sheer size, firepower, and capabilities make it a floating city of war, housing a crew of approximately 4,500 sailors who operate everything from fighter jets to radar systems, making it an essential instrument in projecting American strength around the world. Its presence signals not just military might, but an unwavering commitment to protect and advance American interests anywhere and anytime. Latest technology, the deadliest arsenal at sea. Could this technological marvel rewrite the rules of naval warfare? When we think of the Gerald R. Ford, it's impossible to overlook the groundbreaking technology that powers this vessel. One of the most innovative advancements on board is its electromagnetic aircraft launch system, EMALS, which has replaced the traditional steam catapults that have been a staple on carriers for decades. This state-of-the-art system allows the Ford to launch aircraft more quickly and with greater precision, all while minimizing wear and tear on the aircraft. With its ability to launch both conventional aircraft and futuristic unmanned drones, the Gerald R. Ford can easily adapt to the evolving nature of warfare. Moreover, the ship's dual-band radar system provides superior detection and tracking capabilities, allowing it to maintain awareness of potential threats over vast distances. Whether it's detecting enemy aircraft or monitoring missile launches, the Gerald R. Ford is virtually impossible to surprise. Combined with its advanced command and control systems, the Ford is not just a carrier. It's a central hub for naval operations, a fortress, and an unstoppable force ready to project power wherever it's needed. Power projection, a floating air force. What happens when air dominance meets the sea? One of the most formidable aspects of the Gerald R. Ford is its ability to project power through its air wing, which includes more than 75 aircraft, such as the stealthy F-35 Sea Lightning I fighter jets. These aircraft are capable of dominating the skies and ensuring air superiority in any theater of operations. The Gerald R. Ford doesn't just carry planes. It enables them to perform at the highest levels, from precision strikes to reconnaissance missions. Its aircraft launch with unmatched speed, and its advanced radar and targeting systems allow for rapid response to any threat. The Ford is essentially a floating air force, able to influence the outcome of conflicts before they'd even begin. The ship's defensive capabilities also make it formidable in hostile environments. It is equipped with advanced missile defense systems and countermeasures, including the Close-in Weapon System, CIWS, which offers protection against incoming threats such as missiles, aircraft, and even small boat attacks. These features ensure that, no matter the scenario, the Gerald R. Ford can respond decisively and with overwhelming force. Energy independence, nuclear-powered supremacy. How does the Gerald R. Ford maintain its dominance across the oceans? At the heart of the Gerald R. Ford's operational capacity is its nuclear power plant, which consists of 2 A-1B reactors. These reactors allow the carrier to operate for over 20 years without needing to refuel. This unparalleled energy independence means that the Ford can conduct extended missions across the world's oceans, projecting American power without the logistical limitations of traditional fuel-powered vessels. Whether it's cruising through the Pacific or stationed in the Mediterranean, the Ford remains operational, ready for action at any given moment. The sheer amount of energy produced by the reactors also gives the ship the ability to power future technologies. For example, laser systems, which could be used for missile defense or offensive strikes, will be enabled by the vast power supply provided by the A-1B reactors. This makes the Gerald R. Ford not only capable of sustaining current military operations, but also adaptable to the future of warfare. A human and strategic masterpiece. How does the crew make this behemoth come alive? While the Gerald R. Ford is technologically advanced, it still relies heavily on human ingenuity. Despite incorporating cutting-edge automation systems, the ship maintains a large, dedicated crew. The Ford's design places a significant emphasis on ergonomics and quality of life for its sailors. Enhanced safety features, advanced medical facilities, and recreational areas ensure that the crew remains in peak condition for their demanding roles. With a smaller crew compared to older carriers, thanks to automation, the Gerald R. Ford can focus on efficiency without compromising on the well-being of its personnel. Strategically, the Gerald R. Ford serves as a powerful diplomatic tool. Its presence in key international waters sends a message of strength and influence. Whether it's a demonstration of power or a show of solidarity with allies, the ship acts as a symbol of America's unyielding commitment to international security. Gerald R. Ford in action. A diplomatic signal and a deterrent. What happens when diplomacy meets steel? The Gerald R. Ford has already made its mark in high-profile missions and international naval exercises. Its participation in these events demonstrates America's naval capabilities and strengthens its alliances across the world. The presence of the Ford in strategic locations, such as the South China Sea or the Persian Gulf, serves as a powerful deterrent to adversaries, signaling that any aggression will be met with overwhelming force. Its power isn't just physical, it's psychological. The Gerald R. Ford represents a mobile, indomitable force that can quickly tip the scales in favor of America and its allies. It acts as a diplomatic tool, facilitating both influence and deterrence in a complex and often volatile geopolitical environment. The global implications of the Gerald R. Ford. Could this ship reshape the balance of power? For America's adversaries, the Gerald R. Ford represents an unmatched threat. Its combination of air superiority, nuclear power, and advanced technology forces rival nations to rethink their defense strategies. As nations invest heavily in anti-ship missiles and submarines designed to counter such supercarriers, the Ford forces a paradigm shift in global naval warfare. The technological advancements on the Ford have triggered an arms race of sorts, with other nations striving to develop their own cutting-edge carriers and advanced weaponry. But the Gerald R. Ford is more than just a warship. It is a symbol of American dominance on the world stage. Its very existence shapes global politics, and its deployment often shifts the balance of power in favor of the United States. What's next for naval warfare? Could Gerald R. Ford be the beginning of a new era? As the first ship of the Ford class, the Gerald R. Ford sets the bar for future carriers. With plans for more ships of this class, the United States is preparing to solidify its naval supremacy for the next several decades. These carriers will be the cornerstone of America's maritime strategy, helping to maintain a balance of power on the seas. But the real question remains: how will Gerald R. Ford and its successors be used in the complex geopolitical landscape of the 21st century? Will they be a force for peace, or will they usher in a new age of global military competition? As America moves forward with the Ford-class carriers, we are witnessing the dawn of a new era in naval warfare, one where technological superiority and strategic power converge to create a vessel capable of shaping the course of history. So, what do you think? Can Gerald R. Ford truly redefine the balance of global power, or is it simply the tip of the iceberg in America's military strategy? Which feature of this incredible ship astonished you the most? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more riveting insights into the world's most powerful innovations.